everyone. I hope you're having a great day today. I thought I'd come live and show you a few tips and tricks for your knee. Knee problems seem to be a big thing. Everybody has them and nobody knows how to fix them. So I just thought I would start with showing you a few things that I use. Of course, I always use my crystals. They're my tools because it's too hard to always get deep into the muscles by myself. So I use these two crystals. I use a roller. A rolling pin helps a lot. I'll show you about that in a few. I also use my gem pack that you can get on my Etsy site at Eagle River Wellness, Etsy.com. These are gem packs. They are so gem dandy. They're filled with gems, sand, and some pebble granite. You put them in the microwave for a minute and a half or in the freezer, and boy, do they ever help with some of your issues. So I always use and begin with my journey there. Then I use some muscle tension tamer spray, and I give it a spray. I'm sure you guys have your own thing, but again, Eagle River Wellness, Etsy.com. And I have some amazing pain cream, because when we begin our work, of course it's gonna hurt. So we don't want any pain. We use our preparation for that. My preparation is amazing pain cream from Eagle River Wellness. And I'll put some of that on in the knee so that when I start doing some of that deep work, you can, it won't hurt so much, okay? I also use stones. They're just river rock or lake stones. You see, they're free. Just go to the beach, pick up some stones that have been washed over for a really long time. I put them in the crock pot with a little water and I warm them up so that they work for me to do my job, to help me get everything going and moving so that it's not so much of an issue. And it works for a little bit of ultrasound too. So we have all these nice tools here, and another one for getting deep into the points. So I guess we'll get to the point, right? Tools. So I think that everybody should begin their day with stretches, because we have our knee. It gets into so much trouble. That's after we hot packed it. Hey everyone, I'll just show you a couple simple stretches. Just takes a minute. So we just want to be in our bed at home or on the couch, whatever works for you, where you can drop your leg off of your bed while you're laying down, and it gives your whole stomach and knee a big stretch. So if you just hang there for a minute, you'll feel that big pull, which is a big deal. And you slowly pull yourself back up. Remember, it's a stretch. And you reach down slowly and pull your toes forward. That hurts me a lot. You feel that pull in the back of your leg, all the way through your knee and up to your hinder butt. So again, pull the stretch. And one more on this side. You just pull it over and allow this part of your knee to stretch. And of course, you pull it back up slowly. Go and you do the other side. Just let it hang off for a second. It's not so hard. You guys can do it. If you want to fix your knee, you'll give yourself a couple seconds of tension. Pull that. Oh, that burns a lot. Pull it up a little bit. Do both toes. Give it a minute to do the stretch. You can back off. If it hurts too much, you can back off. Pull it back up. Back off. And if you can't get it all the way on the side of the bed, just pull it over the best you can and let it stretch. Okay. That wasn't too hard, right? We got the stretches out of the way. Now we'll talk about a little maintenance. I'm going to take some muscle tension tamer massage oil. And I'm going to use that because, again, it will help a little bit with some of that pain. And you want to massage by pulling the back of your calf muscle up towards your heart and yourself. And you kind of want to split that muscle everywhere that you feel that connective tissue line. And I know, too hard to do with the fingers. Grab a rock and you can pull this stuff up. Look at how the difference is by using a rock. You can get in there and get all these trigger points. Reason I'm doing this for the knee is you would be so surprised that so many knee problems are coming from this calf down here. The calf gets tight and it runs into the knee. Did you see this line? I came up from the bottom of my calf. Ooh, smart's a lot. I didn't think I had knee problems, but guess what? I have a few. Oh, and then it cuts underneath. And you cross over and you pull it up to the hip. That's the line. Come up, cross over, and go up to the hip. I know, sounds silly, doesn't it? But that has everything to do with the knee. We're going to come up on this side, and we're going to do the same. But this time we're going to come up on the IT band, right here, and pull it up to the same. So we did this side, and we crossed over. Now we do this side. Come straight up. And it feels a lot better. And you do kind of on the side of the bone. Did you see it kind of jerk over? Well, it's because big trigger point there. And all these things go right up into your knee. So you just want to give them attention. It's places that you want to think. You know, when our knee hurts and we're rubbing our knee all the time, we're forgetting that the knee is attached to the ankle. You know, the hip bone's attached to the knee bone and all that. So, and that's all up on here. So if you can't get a rock to do everything for you, you can use a rolling pin. Sometimes it works better to have both hands to do the job. You see? I know, it feels kind of weird, but most everybody has one kind of a rolling pin or another in their house. You see how it just helps you get your massage in there, relax all those silly muscles. You can roll your leg on the side. You can pretty much twist pretty good and get quite a bit of it. It's just a helpful trick, that's what it is. Tips and tricks for knee pain. So then you turn your leg inside and you roll it with the rolling pin again. And you catch all these inner leg muscles that are in so much trouble. And believe it or not, it helps a great deal. So usually we get trigger points underneath the muscle, behind the knee. I don't know if you can see it very good. So maybe I'll show you from here. Behind the knee. You see these are muscles? And if we get the trigger points right here. Oh, and yeah, they hurt. And yeah, there's usually quite a few. I'll throw some pictures in the video so you can see that there's usually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then they go down. They're all trigger points, and each trigger point will give you a referred pain pattern to your knee from somewhere you didn't even expect it to be coming from. So don't be afraid to grab that meat, work that muscle. You know, in the old days we used to make bread, but we don't make so much bread anymore. So knead that leg, make those knees work, give them some fresh circulation. You know, these knees are movable. They're supposed to go right and left and up and down. Can you see? I don't know if you can see that. Up and down and right and left. That's a movable kneecap. See? Silly. But when they're working and the muscles are good, we can push that kneecap over and work behind it and release some more of those trigger points that restrict in different areas. They give you all red, hot knee pain. Things that you just wouldn't think to do. You know, don't forget to come up from the back. So many trigger points are in the back here. You probably have about 15 because you have 3 layers of muscles and you have 4 or 5 trigger points in every muscle. So you might have to just grab that hunk of meat back there and give it a grab and see how it goes, because those trigger points are there. I forgot my tennis balls. I wanted to show you that you can take tennis balls and roll on them, but I forgot them. So I guess my friend Nancy wanted me to use rocks anyway, so here you go, Nance. I never did it with rocks, but it works really good. We have trigger points on the side, on our IT band, that sometimes are miserable. You can put a rock or a tennis ball right on the side here like this. Kind of line them up. I know it sounds really stupid. Line them up and then roll on that. And when you roll on that in your bed, you're just putting your whole self up on top of those trigger points. And I think the tennis balls work better. They hurt more. And it just helps you to get rid of some of those trigger points. If you can't do it all on your own, you can't reach, tuck them underneath you and roll up on them. Ouch. And it'll give you the ouch effect for sure. Just wait. Let them calm down. Hopefully, all these little tricks will help you with your knee pain. Don't forget to do both legs to keep us stable and working appropriately. Well, everyone, thanks for sharing your time with me. I hope that these tips and tricks for knee pain help you out a little bit. Don't worry, just have fun, enjoy yourself, and go to it and do it. Have a great day. Thank you. Bye.